Well, hey there, I'm Emma from English. 2018 was a huge year for us here at English. We spent a big part of the year getting organized. You'll notice that I was much more consistent this year, bringing you lessons almost every week. And I'm really thrilled to be here, helping you to build your English skills and connect with other English learners and increase your confidence using English in the real world. In this lesson, I'm going to be looking back at my 5 favorite lessons from 2018. Before I tell you my favorite English lessons from 2018, can you tell me which one was your favorite? If you can, post a link to that lesson in the comments below and tell me what you really enjoyed about it. I love hearing what you think about my lessons, and I honestly read almost every comment, as many as I can. And I consider all of your new suggestions and your requests, so I try and make really relevant, interesting lessons for you. And I would love to hear your feedback on which lessons were your favorites from 2018. Now, if you've been watching my lessons all year and you're still not a subscriber, then show your support for my channel by clicking that red button just down there to subscribe and keep up to date with all of my new lessons and all of the messages and things in my community as well. Okay, ready for my top 5? Let's do it. One of my biggest highlights this year was reaching 1 million subscribers. So super cool. I still can't believe that happened. I've been working away on this channel for a little over 3 years now, producing lessons and videos to help English learners build their skills. So this was a really special moment for me. Even more special was the love and support that I got from so many other YouTube English teachers, and they really came together and helped us to celebrate, right? Didn't they? Did you see this lesson?
Hello, I'm Emma from English. Just kidding, I'm Vanessa from the Speak English with Vanessa YouTube channel. Congratulations, Emma, on 1 million subscribers.
Hello, it is Lucy from English with Lucy. A massive congratulations to my dear friend Emma, who has just hit 1 million subscribers. I'm so proud of her.
We're big fans of English.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna from English Like a Native.
Hi, I'm Rachel of Rachel's English, and congratulations to you, Emma, on reaching 1 million subscribers.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer from English with Jennifer.
So we are Love English.
I'm Layla.
I'm Sabra.
And we are coming to you from Britain.
Hi Emma, how's it going? It's your friend and fellow YouTuber, Gabby Wallace.
All of these amazing teachers left you something pretty special in that video. Their top tip to help you study English online. So their #1 tip. And some of those tips were brilliant. Really helpful practical tips to help you to study more effectively online. So if you missed that video or you want to watch it again and you want to remind yourself of all of those awesome tips from all of your favorite YouTube teachers, then check it out right here. Another absolute favorite of mine was this lesson. Now, I was actually really pleased by how many of you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful. And of course you should, because collocations are so helpful when learning to express yourself correctly in English. Collocations are such an important tool. When words go together like this, they're called collocations, words that frequently occur together in English sentences. The reason why native speakers say that something you said sounds weird or strange is because they're not used to hearing those words together. They don't often get said together, so it sounds a bit strange. Part of the problem is that you're probably translating words from your own language directly into English, Words that are commonly used together in your language, but in English, they're not. Yep. Learning collocations instead of individual words will help you to sound more natural when you write and when you speak. So if you want to learn some tips and some tricks about how to learn collocations, then watch the rest of that lesson right here. So how many of you completed the English grammar challenge this year? Huh? This was fun. Well, as fun as a grammar lesson can be. In it, I talk about the 10 most common grammar mistakes that English learners make. Ones that I see and I hear my students making all the time. So what are the 10 most common grammar mistakes that English learners make? Number 1, uncountable nouns. Mistake number 2, irregular verbs. Number 3, subject verb agreement. Number 4, auxiliary verbs. Mistake number 5, articles. Number 6, prepositions. Number 7, we're going to talk about word order in questions. Mistake number 8, lucky 8, the present perfect tense. Another mistake. This is number 9. The difference between the past simple and the present perfect tense. Mistake number 10. And I wonder if this is a mistake that you sometimes make. When do you use adjectives that end in ed and ing? So I recommend you watch this lesson if you want a good overview of the 10 most common mistakes. But if you want to sign up and join the grammar challenge, it's still running. It only costs $1 and you'll get 10 grammar lessons plus 10 mini quizzes that you can use to find out how good you really are with your grammar, particularly in these areas where lots of English learners make mistakes. We've been giving away some pretty cool prizes this year to those students who complete the grammar challenge and go into the draw to win. Some English courses, t-shirts, things like that. So make sure you check it out up here. Now, of course, the grammar lesson is super important, but improving your conversation skills and your English fluency is also important. And this is something that I prioritize here at English, teaching you skills and strategies to help you feel more confident in English conversations. Lots of my videos focus on natural English pronunciation to help you to understand native English speakers when they're speaking, but feel more confident in conversations and help you to sound more natural when you're speaking yourself. So if this sounds right up your alley, then make sure you watch this lesson. You can get to it here. It's one of my favorites and also one of yours too. In it, I show you how 10 of the most common English words sound really different when they're spoken naturally. The other thing that these words have in common is that they all have stressed and unstressed forms when they're spoken. And this is exactly what we're going to go over in this lesson. Because using the unstressed forms of these words when you speak English will help you to sound more natural. To keep watching that lesson and practice your natural spoken English, then make sure you check out the link to that lesson. But if that lesson sounds right up your alley, then you will definitely love this one. In this lesson, I teach you how to pronounce some really common English expressions, ones that are used in greetings all the time. So if you're interested in improving your spoken English, sounding a bit more natural and relaxed, then this lesson is definitely for you. One of the challenges about naturally spoken English is that sometimes it sounds completely different. Well, let's be honest. Most of the time when you're listening to native English speakers, right? It's tough because we contract words together, we reduce the sound so that you can hardly hear them. Naturally spoken English is very different to the lessons that you hear when you're studying English at school, right? the lessons that you hear in textbooks. So in this lesson, I explain in great detail how this happens. What are you up to? What are you up to? Up? What are you up to? If you've ever been confused by this expression, you're not alone. It's even confusing for me when I think about it. What are you up to is another way of saying, what are you doing now? If you're curious about what your friend is doing, you could say, hey, what are you up to? Or you can use it with another time expression to ask about future plans. What are you up to tonight? Do you have any plans tonight? What are you up to on the weekend? Do you have any plans on the weekend? So this expression has a couple of meanings. Now this has been really fun. I've been experimenting a little bit in my recent videos to see if you want me to shake things up a little and create some different types of lessons. So I'm quite curious to find out what you think about these extra practice sections. Should I keep making them? Do you really enjoy them? Let me know in the comments. So it's been a huge bumper year, right? And if you love English and you want to support us in 2019, it's really simple. You can definitely like this video. You can share it with your friends if you think that it might be useful for them, particularly because it shares quite a few of my best lessons from this year. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I know how important these lessons are to you, and the brilliant news is we won't be slowing down at all in 2019. If anything, we'll be picking up speed. So my last question to you is, what lessons do you want me to teach you in 2019? Please add your suggestions and your requests into the comments. I read all of them and I'd love to hear from you. My best wishes for a wonderful, exciting, fruitful year ahead, full of good fortune and lots of other good things. You know that I'm here and that I've got your back right when it comes to English. It's going to be a really, really good year. Take care, and I'll see you in the next lesson.